Hi there, and welcome to Needy Piano. Oh, Needy Piano. I have a love-hate relationship with this module, personally, which is why I wanted to be the unfortunate soul to do the module tutorial for this. Here we have a piano. It's from Charlie to Bravo, exactly one octave minus the Charlie on the top. You will see notes here on the display. Important to note that these are always in treble clef, and other things that we'll notice. Basically, the treble clef here wraps around the G, so this line here is G, so we have Echo, Bravo, Alpha. We'll show a few more examples of that, but that's how the module works. I'll solve it again before airing some concerns that you should have about this module. Hopefully we'll encounter one of them up here. The module itself is pretty simple. Here we are. Again, we have the treble clef here, if you can imagine it wrapping around this line here. So this is the Golf. And if you know your keyboards, the 2 blacks are on the Charlie through Echo, and the 3 blacks are on the Foxtrot through Bravo. So we have Golf, Delta sharp, and Alpha sharp. Now, this module doesn't have the best piano. It's alright. It's a little stubby for my tastes, but what are you gonna do? The display is fine. The main issue I have is, say that this were a Foxtrot over here, the accidentals don't carry over through the notes. So we have a Foxtrot sharp, a Charlie, and an Echo. If you have a Foxtrot sharp and a Foxtrot, that means you need to hit Foxtrot sharp Foxtrot, not Foxtrot Foxtrot. There's no measure lines, and this might seem like, well, of course, why would you carry it over to someone who's not familiar with music? But in music specifically, accidentals don't cancel unless they're ended by a measure line. So in this case, the musician in me sees Foxtrot sharp and then Foxtrot, instinctively hits Foxtrot sharp Foxtrot sharp, when in reality it's Foxtrot sharp Foxtrot. Here we are, we have a Golf, Foxtrot sharp, Golf. My other issue with this is that if you're going fast and you have it zoomed way out, you see that the buttons are small. That's one of my concerns. And you see that the module has a considerable amount of kickback on it. You can see the box from the selectable shift from Foxtrot to Foxtrot sharp. So if you try to hit Foxtrot 3 times, you end up playing something akin to the Jaws theme. If you zoom in really close, you might not have this issue, but the boxes are pretty specific there. So if you're zoomed way out and trying to hit the buttons on, this is a mess. Also, the lines start blurring out after a little while. Maybe that's just the textures, but for me at least, this is actually what it looks like. It looks like this effect where it's just scrolling up and down. Charlie sharp, Echo, Golf sharp. The last grievance I have about this, I know this isn't supposed to be a review, I'm just giving you things to worry about mostly. The last thing about this Needy, I'll showcase with this last activation, is that, well, you'll see it when it happens. I think it's one of the cruelest Needies in this regard, because say you're over here working on, ooh, what's this panel over here? Oh, this could be hidden module or iconic. Look at all these neat things. Ooh, look at these lines and textures. When this thing activates, taking its sweet time, there we go. Oh, we almost had the case of Delta sharp and the Delta. So say that I look at this and go, I'll come back to this later. Well, most Needies will have a, even the vanilla Needies will have a ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum, 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 and then strike you for the last remaining seconds. Needy Piano just doesn't. Needy Piano just runs down and then strikes you. I think that is the biggest concern that I would warn someone giving this to as a diffuser, saying, "Oh, I know the piano, easy." A lot of these are not things you'd think of necessarily, as, "Oh, these are problems I need to be aware of." The kickback issue it's... Oh my goodness. Oh well. Anyway, I'll stop my complaining and get on with the ending here. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sticking around. I hope this has taught you a few things about the needy piano module, and I hope that you've learned something that will assist your diffusal efforts in the future. Now you know how to diffuse needy piano just a little bit better.